Social AI Manager. Now, before I proceed on, same thing, I'd like to check if you're able to hear me, and see my site. Give me some emoji if you can do so. Thank you. Fabulous. I can see some thumbs up and hearts. Thank you for your involvement. Now, my name is Lily. Some of you have already met me. If you do not, my name is Lily from the Customer Success team, and I have Nathan with me, which is also my co-host. Part of the Customer Success team will be helping me with some of the questions. Now, before we proceed on, I'd like to do some housekeeping as usual because some of you are watching it online. So this session is definitely recorded. You can always go back to the recording to rewatch some part of the session that you would like to relook into it or follow through. Now, I will have Nathan to flash out the content library link whereby you can definitely use the link to go back to watch some of our pre-recorded in terms of history. Thank you. That's the AI Jumpstart playlist for you. All right. And next, if you do have any questions for today's session, please feel free to use the question and answer tab on the SQL webinar column itself. Okay. And definitely we'll go through some of the questions at the end of today's session. Now, before we proceed, I would like to run a poll. So I'll have Nathan to flash or publish a poll. Which AI or social AI products have you activated for yourself or for your customer? Okay, that'd be fabulous. Wow, 100% social AI premium. Fabulous. Okay, we have some that have activated social AI Pro. All right, we'll just give a few more seconds before we move on. Fabulous. Great. So I have a very experienced team of you who is with us today that has already get your hands in terms of involvement or working up from the social AI. Thank you. All right. Definitely, we have a few that's not yet. Nevertheless, welcome to today's session. I hope today's session will allow you to understand how you can further or enhance using the AI social features itself. Fabulous. Thank you once again for everyone for your involvement with the poll. Okay, so next, okay, so we can, Nathan, you can move on or unpublish the post. Thank you. Fabulous. All right, so on July 14, all right, which is last month, so quick that we're in August, Vendasta, we have launched Social AI Premium, which consists of two powerful AI employee that lives under one unified app. We call it Social AI. Now, we are able to meet our social AI manager very shortly. And similarly, next week, we will have Nathan going through social in terms of AI bloggers with you. So definitely register for the session next week. Now, for today's session, like I mentioned, I will be going through in depth in terms of social, how to use the social AI manager itself, but there are three core features that I would like to highlight to you on the AI social media manager. Now, one, she was able to consistently create brand presence for all your posts relating to your agency or for your local businesses. All right, we've branded visual in mind for all the social posts. All right. Next, she also will help you or your local businesses save time by automatically executing or creating social post generation and keep the business in the loop whenever a social post has been created. Now, thirdly, she will also analyze data as well as provide clear steps for a business to improve the social media presence as well as engagement matrix. So I will definitely go through some of these features with you during the demonstration time. Okay, cool. So nevertheless, I'd like to go on to demonstration. So let me change my slide. Quick minute. Make sure I'm showing the right tab. Okay, now before we go into demonstration, since this is the first time we are introducing social AI to you in the AI Jumpstart webinar, I want to bring your attention to where you can find the product Social AI. Now, for some of you who are new, you always want to go into Marketplace in Partner Center. This is a demo account I'm having, all right? So you want to go into Marketplace, go under Discover Products. You were able to find based on categories, or for me, I usually like to use the search bar to type in social AI. So with that, we're able to see social AI here. Click onto it. That will then bring you to the social AI product page. Lots to learn about the social AI products in this product page. Definitely, I advise you to spend some time, especially if you're new to the product. Go through this page. Lots of insight for you about AI Social Media Manager as well as AI Blogger. If you scroll down further, you're able to see, all right, with our AI social media manager, you're able to post across this seven, I would say six social posts, social channel, all right, except the WordPress is related to the blogger. Okay. And similarly, we have 3 versions that you can find in our social AI, which is the standard version, professional version, as well as the premium version. Now, for today's session for AI Social Media Manager, we're talking about the AI Social Premium version. Okay, all right, so that's the product page for you. And definitely you want to make sure you click on Start Selling so that you're able to activate this product for yourself or for your clients. Now, for pricing wise, all right, based on where you're located, you're able to also based on your subscription, you're able to find your pricing here for the 3 edition or skill that we have. So be mindful, this is just a demonstration skill, so this may not reflect what you have at your end. All right, so that's social AI product page for you. Now, for you to access social AI premium, definitely you need to go into an account to activate the social AI. So let's go into one of my account. For those of you who have attended my Vibe session that I have built the ice cream page for Chowden, we'll go back to Chowden again, but wait. Okay, give me. Oh, sorry, I spelled wrongly. Pardon me. Okay, Chowden ice cream. Now, with the account that you want to activate the product, make sure you just create order and create social AI premium as a product to order. With that, we'll then go into business app to access social AI. Okay, let me share the tab. Okay, going to the business app for Chowden ice cream that I have social AI activated. Now, before, especially for those who are new, before you create any post, I will always want to remind you to go into administration. Okay, go into integration to ensure, all right, you have synced up all your social in terms of channel to the platform. For example, Facebook, Google Business Profile, all right, and of course we have the LinkedIn and many more. So ensure you do that before you create posts from social AI. Now, having done that, we will then want to go into an AI tab, go into Workforce. Voila, we are able to find social media manager and blogger as part of your AI agent in the workforce. Now, if for some of you have already activated AI agent, the first thing you want to do is always go into the configure mode. Okay, we click on configure. Of course, you are able to change the image, give a name to the social media manager. That's on your customization that you want to do. Next, we'll go into focusing on the right-hand side, which is triggers. Right, under social calendar generation, we will have a settings. Now, this settings is crucial so that you are going to tell the social AI manager when to create the automated post for you. So under the trigger settings, we'll see on schedule, you have a choice of whether you want the social manager to post it daily, every day, right? Which you can see daily here, or you want it to schedule out on a weekly basis. If a weekly basis, which are the days? So for example, Monday, Tuesday, or maybe even Friday, for example. So this is where you can indicate or instruct your AI manager when about to schedule the post out. So these are few options. And for some of us who want to say, hey, I want the social AI manager to post out 30 posts in advance for me. All right. So that's where you want to use first of the month and click on a monthly basis and subsequently you basically want to say, because you want to see a 1 month post ahead, very likely you will choose the first day of the month. Else you can specific, which day that you want the AI manager to create all the posts, or the full month post for you. Okay, so therefore these are the three options you are able to specifically integrate to the social manager, which went about for the social post to be generated for you automatically. All right, having done that, of course, you will then want to specify a time when about in the local time that you want all the posts to be drafted for you, or to be ready to get ready for you. Okay, and last but not least, of course, the time zone as well as the start date, when about you want the social AI manager to create the first post, and when do you want it to end the last post. Else you can always leave the end date as with no indication. All right, means the social manager would keep doing creating posts month after month for you. Okay, right. So once you have made all the specification on when about you want the social AI to make the post for you, we want to do a saved. Okay, shortly after we can then go back to the initial page. You're able to see the profile, the role, or the behavior of the social media manager. We can see by default, we already told the AI agent that you are to create and publish social post content to drive awareness, engagement, and leads. So you're able to draft it, schedule it, or post on behalf of a business. So these are behavior guidelines. If there's any other specific behavior guidelines that you want your social media manager to adhere to or align to, by all means, you can type in a few more in terms of guidelines for your social media manager. Okay, now I'll skip the social in terms of generative AI. Currently, the recommended one would be Gemini Flash latest. Now, capabilities is a big list of capabilities. By default, we have already enabled all the essential capabilities so that our social media manager can perform the best for you. Now, if you have the time, please look through each of the capabilities so that you understand what about the instruction or capabilities the social media manager will be doing for you. But there are two specific in terms of capability for today's session I'd like to bring to your attention. One will be configure social media calendar. So you will click on it, it will bring you to the capability page. So for the configure media calendar, I want to bring your eyes to the prompt. Under prompt itself, under settings, okay, let me just go here. Yeah. So today, all right, total posts, currently we have put as 3 posts, be it per week or per month, all right, for example. So if there's any request from your end that you want the social manager to increase the posts to say, for example, today we are going to do a monthly post, right? I want it to create 30 of them. So I'll just put 30. Okay, so then the social media manager will create the 30 posts at one go for you for your preview for the month that is ahead of you. So that's where you can make changes to the number of posts that's required for you, okay, to suit your needs. Now, scrolling down, you're able to see the content split. So out of 100%, 40% is going to focus on business, 30% on engagement, 30% on industry. Anytime that you want to make a change to the percentage or what you want to focus on for the content, that's where you can also make the change, right? Now, having said that, I'll scroll down all the way to the bottom. You're able to see for any post that social media manager going to generate for you. Currently, we have instructed her to save it as a draft. All right, you can see here, save it as a draft. So they will not schedule it or post it automatically because I want to see the draft, make sure I approve upon it, and I'll schedule out after. So that's where you can indicate to your social media manager what you want her to do. So for the time being, I'll do it. All right, the second capabilities will be customized social post instruction. Okay, so for here, under the customized instruction, all right, you're able to see there's lots of instruction here for you, for the social media manager to follow through. If today you have any specific customized instruction that you know from your head what you want the AI social manager to do, just use these few bullet points, or you can add on more bullet points to type over it and tell specifically what instruction you want the social media manager to follow. So you can see add any social instruction here. This will apply to all your generated posts capability. All right, leave blank if you do not have any customized instruction. And priority is custom instruction are the primary guidance for the voice, the style, the content, theme, etc. that you can see here. And very importantly, this will be what I want to highlight to you. When presence, all right, when you have the custom instruction, it will take precedent over default content rule, which is what you can see at the bottom of this capability. Okay, so that's for this a place. If you have specific custom instruction, please give it to your AI social manager. Take, for example, you may ask me, what is some of the social instruction, customized instruction? It can be, for example, today you're working for say, a UK clients, all right, who is based in UK. You want to, for any images, all right, say, for example, the bus, the car, the streets label, all right, you want to be reflected those associated with the London bus, the London cab, take for example. So that's where you want to put in the custom instruction. Because if you do not, maybe they will give you some taxi that is available in the US rather than the London cab. Okay, so that's custom instruction for you. Okay, cool. All right. So with that, I think we are ready to set up the in terms of social posts. So once you have all this capability done, and of course with your knowledge sources, which is very important, so that your AI agent will able to understand your business, understand the team, the logo, what services you're offering. So it's very important to basically enable all your knowledge sources under knowledge sources bit here. So once you're done, and we have asked the AI agent to trigger some posts automatically for us, where are you going to view the post? We'll just need to scroll down to the bottom. We're able to see social AI. Click on social AI. Okay, discard changes. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll then be able to see all the draft posts that has been created by the social AI. Okay, so under the social post, you're able to see it's all in drafts because we have already put into the instruction to generate all posts and put it as draft rather than you schedule out for a later time. Any of the posts that is being created by the AI social media manager, you're able to see a tag here that tells you this is done by AI agent. All right. And for this social post, why do I not see a social media manager tag here? That's because I created this on my own using chat function, which I'm going to tell you very shortly. Okay. So that's where you can see all the different posts that's been generated by the social AI agent, right? And they are all scheduled out for a specific day and time, okay? Now, if there's any time that you want to make a change to the post itself, right, you can always click on the three dots and click on edit. All right, you're able to change the date, you're able to change the time of the post. Similarly, you're able to also make edit or changes to the content by just clicking on the content. All right, this will open up the bubble to tell you that, hey, improve the writing, shorten the writing, change the tone if you need, or even use the prompt to the social AI to say, hey, make a change to the team, to change the team to a fun team, for example. So that's where you can make all your prompt and send it forth to social AI manager, and they will then make the change accordingly. Right? This is for the content. Now, for the image itself, if there's any need that you like to change the image, you can always click on the pencil mark here. Right? That will open up the bubble. Once again, you can also give the prompt to the social media manager to make the change. You have a specific image in mind, or you can also upload any of your custom images or professional taken images of the ice cream, for example, you want it to upload for. Okay, so that's where you can do the changes and make sure you click on update. Okay, now because this account itself is a demo account, I do not have any social channel in terms of being synced to it. All right, what I'll show you in the next page will be give me a quick minute, an account that has social channel that has been synced to. Okay, and you'll see the difference. Give me a quick minute. Okay, so for example, we have Corey's Cut and Shave. All right, so if today you have synced up all your social channel, within the post itself, at the top of it, you're able to see all the social channel. You can just click on it, double click. Oh, sorry, I need to edit. Okay, and then I'll click, I'll click on it. You're able to see all the account that I have synced onto. And if today you want to say remove linking from you can basically uncheck linking, all right? Uncheck linking, or you add on, say, any other in terms of social network you want accordingly for this post to go into. So that's where you can update the social connection or channel that you want this post to be posted to, all right? And click on an update. All right, so this therefore is very important for you to integrate or sync up your social channel before you create any posts. All right, so if I'll go back to my ice cream shop again, right? Okay, so that's where you can make the post or create a post by the social AI manager automatically. That's where you can then do your changes, right, or schedule out accordingly once you have approved upon this post. The schedule in terms of button here will be blue, but because as I mentioned earlier, I don't have social channel connected to here, so therefore it's gray out. Okay. All right. So I just want to quickly show you. Yeah. So you'll see a blue button if today you have all your social channel updated here. You just click on schedule. This post will then be scheduled out accordingly based on August the 14th, 1:30 a.m. Okay. Right. So with that, the next function that I want to show you will be using the chat, right, to create social posts. Now, what do you mean by that? You may ask. So you will click on chat because as we know, social AI comes with social media manager and blogger. We want to use the social media manager. Click on that. It'll give you a chat page. Right, so this chat page enable you if today you have a specific theme in mind or a special promotion for the week, right, that you want the social media manager to create then now. Okay, so that's where you want to use the chat. But however, if today you have in terms of content posts that you want the social media manager to automatically post based on a regular basis, we can just rely on the social media manager on what the settings that we have already prefixed into it. Else we use chat, you want to have a bit of control on the content wise. All right. So take for example, since this is ice cream shop itself, let's say we run August, since we're in August, let's say August summer ice cream treat for let's see, for children. Okay, for all. Okay, sorry. Summer ice cream, Saskatoon. Berry ice cream promotion. Take for example. All right, Saskatoon, we have a special berry. All right, something that looks like blueberry, but it's called Saskatoon berry. All right, we can then give a prompt and allow the social media manager to generate a simple poll for us. Okay, so now you can see it's thinking how to create a post. I gave a very generic in terms, not a lot of details. Let's see what it has to create for us today. Okay, now while it's thinking, I'll just want to introduce you to the chat history. All right, you're able to see if you create various chat for today or many days ahead, you're able to see all the chat history that you have created or you have asked the social media manager to do for you. Take for example, I have earlier on the day, I have asked the social manager, take for example, to create a Facebook, Instagram post, right, for summer promotion, 10% discount for children below 13, right? So that's the post that they have created for me as a draft, right? And similarly, I also asked it to do an overlay of 10% discount in the image. So that's you. There you go. You see an overlay here, right? So you're able to see all your past in terms of history for what you have asked the social media manager under the chat function to do, right? So that's where you can see all your previous chat. Okay, so let's see whether it's done for what we have called it to do today. So voila, you have put together something. We put together a promotion for Saskatoon Berry Ice Cream. All right. All right, so that's what the image said, and in terms of the content of the post. So would you like to save this post or schedule it for a specific time or publish now? So you see, once again, it asks you what you want to do. All right, so for the time being, I will say change the image. Change the background. Take for example to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan River. Okay. All right, let's see what it does for us. So whatever you want the social AI manager to do, you just need to put in the prompt. They will take in your instruction and change it accordingly. Okay. It's thinking. All right, if you do have any questions, just feel free to put into the question and answer. We will definitely come back to you at the end of today's session. Okay. Now, while you're still thinking, I'll just show forth to you other in terms of feature. If today you have specific image, okay, you can also use this add image sign here. All right, that once you click on it, you will open up a in terms of your library for you to click or choose the image that you want. Okay. Else, you are also able to use the voice prompt here instead of typing. Speak to it, and then the social AI media manager will pick up your request accordingly. Okay. Cool. Ooh, see that we have quite a lot of questions that's coming along. Thank you for that. All right. Social media manager is thinking very hard to get me a Saskatchewan River image. Okay, while you wait, I'll probably just do a pause. Is everyone following me along so far? Is it easy to use for the social media manager? If it is, just give me some thumbs up. Oh, fantastic. Thank you for the thumbs up. There you go. So you can see, all right, the social media manager has changed the background to a Saskatchewan River, all right, for our August promotion. So once we like it, we can then say draft it. Okay. All right. And the social media manager will then save this post into your draft post in social AI. Okay. That's how you're able to do it. All right. Now, before I move on, I just want to quickly see any other function that I may have missed out. Okay. Now, one more thing before we go to the next page. Okay. You can see it's thinking again. Okay, I'll let it think. Well, okay, there you go. It's redrafted. Let's go to Social AI Manager, Social AI. There you go. You can see our draft post that has been created together, right? That's our Saskatoon Berries promotion for the month of August. Now, if today there is any post here, take for example, that you like it to change further, if let's say it's still in draft, for example, the August the 5th, all right? Just we can always go back to chat, all right, to make a change to the image, or we can also click on edit, for example. Okay, I just want to make a change for you. I'll say change the little girl to a little boy, take for example. Holding the ice cream, take for example. All right, so that's where you can also ask AI to make a change to the subject of the image. right? We have changed from a background from, I can't remember what's the background before, to Saskatchewan River. Similarly, we can also ask AI to change the subject. Okay, cool. While it's thinking, thinking, and thinking again. Now, I don't want to highlight to you any of these posts that the social media manager do create automatically for you. All right. You and your customer will receive an email notification. All right. Voila, there you go. We have a happy little boy holding on to an ice cream for this season. All right. So that's how you can make changes to the what you want. All right. So I'll just adding on anytime there's post that's been created by the social manager, whenever you see this social manager, you and your clients will receive email notification. Okay. But however, if today there's specific post that's just created by your own using the chat function, there will not be any email notification to tell you that the draft has been created because you are the one who created the draft, right? Where else the social media manager creation of posts that is drafted, those will be the one that you'll receive email notification. Now, where about do you get the email notification? I'm going to show you now. Okay. Now, for business app for your clients, all right, for this specific client, you are able to go into, say, administration. You're able to see notification settings here. All right. So you're able to see social AI and any of the new calendar draft. All right. You're able to enable it or disable it. This is what your clients can do on their own if they want to. Okay. All right. And any new calendar schedule, everything is enabled now by default, but any time that they want to make a change, that's where they can make a change on their own in business app. Now, for your case as a partner, all right, of Vendasta, and you want to make any change to notification that you have put yourself as a user, okay, you are able to go back to, say, for example, change the screen, right? We're able then go into the partner center, go into the bell icon at the top. Oops, see, you're not seeing my screen. Oh yeah, you see my screen, sorry. All right, go into the bell icon. We're going to click on settings. That will open up the notification settings. All right, you can see there's lots of feature or tab that you can configure to alert you based on what you want. Well, for today, for social, we'll scroll down to social. Where are you? Quick minute. Okay, there you go. We have social. So you want to ensure you have email check, right? So that any new post of drafted post, you'll be alerted via email. Similarly, any new calendar schedule post, you'll also be notified, right?
Lily, just one note here. This notifications view is partner only.
Yes.
It is not.
Yes.
It is okay. Perfect. Just wanted to make sure that was clear. Most of those will be partner facing for you as the partners, not
Correct.
for your clients.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I think you already said that. I just may have missed it.
No worries. Thank you for that. It's always good to have a second instruction to remind all of us where I am in its partner center. Therefore, the bell icon is related to you as a partner for you to set your notification. Because sometimes you say, hey, I don't want to receive all the notification for all the posts for my clients. All right. You will then want to toggle it on or off. Okay, now you can see the app here. What does the app means is whenever you log into Partner Center, you go into the bell icon, right? You are able to see some of the notifications. So that's the app for you. Okay, so that's the notification I want to highlight to you in where you can set your notification via email for yourself as a partner using the bell icon. Now, on the other hand, if today you want to set an email notification as a global settings, all right, for all your account, you can then go into Partner Center once again, go down to administrations, and we'll scroll down to platform settings. We have a client notification. Okay. If you come to this section here, is just setting it across all your business app clients or user. Take for example, if today you only have one market, you can click on the specific market. And for our case, because this is a test account, we have many markets here. Let me just check whether this is applicable. Okay, so select the relevant market. Okay, as you generate. Okay, you know what? I will share this tab to speed up our process. So same thing, all right. Once you have clicked on the relevant market, the profile settings will drop down, all right. And then you will just want to click on social AI and enable or disable the new calendar draft. And that will apply to all your business app user. All right. So this is the global settings if you want to do so. So for today's session, I just gone through three options with you. One is by doing it as a global setting, else you can go into business app, the email notification to set it by account, or your clients can do it on their cell. Else, the last option will be going back to your partner center where you have the bell icon that we set forth notification for your cell through the bell icon at the top. Okay. All right. So these are the three settings. So just to come back again, so you can see this is the global settings, all right, that you can change for your clients accordingly. Cool. So this will be all that I want to go through with you for today's session on social AI, and I'll leave the rest of the time for Q&A. All right, great. Let me just change screen again. Share this tab. Great. So it's demo time. Oh no, not demo time. Sorry, we have gone way beyond that audience Q&A. Sorry. Okay, can we have some question?
All right. Our first question comes from Jim. Can the performance analysis breakout results by who created the post, comparing social media manager versus the existing team? Is there a way for those analytics to be broken out?
Right. Good question. Now, these performance analytics, you can use the chat function to ask, to say, hey, how's my past performance been doing? But specifically to whether is it by human or by social manager to combine all, need to come back to you on that. All right. Because, yeah, the chat definitely will be going through what they have created by the social media manager. But as a combination for social and human wise, let me come back to you. All right. But one thing I want to highlight to you will be quick one. In administration, or not administration, sorry, social AI, if you do launch the social AI, and if we go into insights, we're able to see post performance. Okay.
Oh, Lily, you're just sharing the one screen. It didn't share the new. There it is. Perfect.
There you go. Sorry. Thank you for that. So I was just saying, if you go into social AI dashboard, go under insight and post performance, you're able to see all the performance generated here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it looks like for right now in this screen, it's not showing the difference between who did which post. So great call out. Definitely some good feedback for our product team.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
All right. Question from Stan. How do we prevent our clients from accessing this information? Now, I didn't actually clock when this question was asked, so I'm not sure which information, but in general, and I can take this this question here, Lily. In general, if you are not wanting the clients to see the social media dashboard or see the kind of the bones of what's happening or be able to see the drafts or anything like that, you would simply just not make them a user on the account. And it would take them off. Or if you just didn't want them to see the social side of things, but you wanted to see other portions, you could edit their permissions so they can only see the CRM or whatever they need to see. In general, we don't recommend hiding these tools from your clients unless you know that's how you're positioning it. It's really up to you. But generally, it's a lot of our partners find that it's a huge value add for their clients to be able to see these analytics, to be able to see the tool at work, and to be able to use it themselves in tandem with what the AI is doing.
Cool. Thank you, Nathan.
All right. From Will, we have, will the description automatically populate the correct amount of characters per platform? For example, X has a character limit. Will it automatically adjust? So if you tell it to post to Facebook, LinkedIn, and X, is it going to take that into account for X?
Great question. If you go back to the AI workforce, oh, sorry, you're not seeing my slide. Share this slide instead. So if we go back to workforce, configure. If you go under the post instruction, you're able to find a long list of instructions that also tells them what to do, what not to do. Like for example, have no emoji on LinkedIn, etc., as well as the how many words to use. Yeah, it's all in the capability by itself.
Perfect. Okay, let's take a peek here. Is there a way to upload images that we have created or used in the past to help the AI hone in on the look that we're trying to achieve with our graphics?
Okay, good question. So to have an image library for all the images that you have used in the past, is coming along the way. It's coming along the way. All right, the library images is coming along the way, whereby you can save all the images. But currently, like what I mentioned earlier, you are always welcome to use the add an image function to add specific image to the content currently, right? That has been drafted for you.
You can also try to point the AI in the right direction in your prompt. So if you want to be very specific about the sorts of images you want to use, you could go into that capability and say, when creating images, keep these things in mind. Now you may find you're still having to do some tweaking because that's pretty like a broad instruction, but it might get you there until we get to the point. And as Lily showed, if it gives you an image that you're not happy with, you can tweak that image in the edit functionality of social AI.
Yeah. So correctly what Nathan said, use the chat function, all right? Or you can always click on edit, use a pencil mark, all right, to upload your own image accordingly. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Can the social media manager update the capability itself if new direction is identified in the chat? So if they're chatting with their AI, can the AI recognize, oh, this is a new instruction for my capability, and can it make that change itself?
I would want to say that you still need to add on the capability. Yeah, because
I would agree.
You instruct them to do is then for the specific post, all right? But if you want to be a hard and fast rule for the AI going forward to take in this as an instruction for the future post, definitely you want to add on to the capability, especially if I show you custom instruction, right? You can always put under the custom instruction if you want it to be.
Exactly. You treat it essentially as if this was an actual employee. And if you're talking about it in the chat, it's going to assume that you're only talking about that one post. Whereas if you're talking about it in the capabilities, you're giving it that directive. So making it a company-wide directive as opposed to an individual note on an individual product or piece, I mean. Is there a setting that we can give the social media and blog managers that will create expert posts and blogs based on selling Vendasta products on behalf of my agency? So it sounds like Brian is asking if there's a way to just toggle on a feature and a knowledge base that says, I'm mostly selling these Vendasta services. I just wanted to know everything about those. I can take this one if you'd like, Lily. There is not currently a capability built out for that or a knowledge source around Vendasta. If you do want it to, you're welcome to create a knowledge base around those products and services. If you don't already have those laid out on your website, for instance, for the knowledge, you can add it as a text knowledge source, even just copying and pasting from our marketing materials in Partner Center and just adding it to the knowledge base manually, but it is a manual thing you would have to add. It's not going to be able to know automatically about Vendasta products and services. And the simple reason for that is not every one of our partners uses all of our products and services, and we don't want to bog down everyone's AI with stuff that they maybe aren't selling. Maybe someone's not selling digital ads or somebody's not selling reputation management. They don't want to confuse other people's AI with automatic knowledge. So great question, Brian. But yeah, currently you can add that in manually. All right, from Heath, is it only static graphics that can be generated? Can the AI generate videos and reels?
Good question. Currently it's static, but videos are coming along the way, is on the roadmap for generating. Good. Yeah, it's coming along the way.
All right.
Sit tight.
Couple more here. This one's a quick one. David Wagner, how do I tell it to speak Spanish?
good, use your prompt. Tell it to create a post in Spanish, take for example. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
your prompt is their instruction.
Perfect. Social AI is activated for a specific business account. What notifications regarding social AI will I receive if I switch on my partner bell? Like you as the partner, will he get any notifications from business app that that says they're posted?
Correct. So take for example, like what I mentioned earlier, if you do turn on the draft, basically anytime your clients has a draft posted for them, you also will be notified, right? So you just need to go down to social. Where is social? Yeah, right. One is when the draft post is created, as well as a calendar schedule post.
Okay, perfect. We have a couple more questions here. Do reels, carousels, adding music, etc., need to be created outside of the platform? For the first part of the question, and then will it automatically set the best aspect ratios of the images?
I think this would be fairly similar to what we had earlier, that all the video and music will come forth the second part, the second phase.
Yeah, and again, with our previous social marketing as well as our current social AI platform, the ability to add music into posts, unfortunately, is not on the roadmap. The licensing fees around that are negotiated directly with Meta or TikTok or wherever you're putting them, and third-party platforms like ours are not able to add music to posts in there. However, if you have a video that you have produced and created and there's music in that video, obviously that will be included as well. You would just have to upload that video yourself. As far as automatically setting the best aspect ratios, I don't believe it would do that automatically. So it might be a little more of a manual job. But again, that is that's more on the roadmap for the reels and carousels. I expect we'll get a little more clarity on that. Short answer is we don't have that information yet, but we will continue to update you in our product releases and future seminars or webinars rather. All right, we are over our time today, so I think that's where we're gonna call it for this question period.
Sure. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, everyone, for your question and answer and your engagement. Thank you so much. Now, what's next? All right. So same time, same day next week, we have AI Blogger. All right. As much as you have enjoyed today's session, please sign up for next week AI Blogger. We have Nathan, who will be the host for next week's session to learn more about the features and function. How do you create, WordPress blogs with our AI Blogger? So I have Nathan to flash the sign up registration link if you have not. All right. So you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's the old one.
Oh, no.
Sorry. This is our registration link. There we are.
Yeah, definitely click on the link.
I think it'll actually be Andrew presenting next week. I think is our blogger expert. So sorry to disappoint all the Nathan fans out there, but Andrew's going to do a great job.
Yeah, Andrew is great too. Alrighty, so that's for next week. So sign up. And once again, thank you everyone for attending today's session. I hope you enjoy yourself and you'll also learn something about some of the features of AI Social Media Manager. So take care and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.